I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
나 우리 유시스.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Protect! What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! Look out! That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. You will get to do the job.
야, 우리 유시스 잘 싸운다. 와, 우리 유시스 잘하네. 우와, 세다. 우와, 미쳤나봐 얘. 천재인가봐. 이 새끼
Goodness!
천재인가봐.
A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard!
이런 애가 고대
Are
마법을
you
불러내?
alright?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
좀 센데.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
I'll go and see what he wants.
아니, 내 새끼 너무 센데? 내 새끼 너무 센데요?
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
마법 너무 센데? 우와, 알아서 다 해.
Reparo.
세바스찬 어디 갔냐? 왜 도망갔나? 왜 나만 고치고 있어? 짱이다.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
아, 여기 있었어요? 이 자식. 나 열심히 하고 있구만. 옷 주세요, 옷.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire.
내 새끼 왜 이렇게
I should
이뻐?
like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin.
옷 주세요,
But
옷.
I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
너무? 우와. 이미. 똑같은 거 아니야? 뭐야, 똑같은 거 같은데? 뭐야, 똑같은 거 같은데? 하나는데? 이거 이쁘겠다. 아닌데? 똑같은데? 뭐지? 너무 똑같은데? 너 구려. 그래도 그냥 무난한 것 같다. 이쁘다. 이거 사고 싶어. 근데 돈이 없어. 나중에 살 거야. 이것도 이쁜데? 아니야. 유실사한테 어울려. 나중에 이거 사야지. 568? 괜찮다. 나중에 사야겠다. 근데 막 너무 예쁜 옷은 없네.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
여기 나 왔다 갔나 봐. 그랬네. 아저씨가 없었네. 말을 못 걸었어, 아까. 그랬어, 맞아. 그래, 가자.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
어디로 가는 거야? 뭐가?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
얘네 그 은행에서 봤던
This
애들이다.
child, what are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have
뭐야,
no
나 인기쟁이야?
value to me.
Let's go.
뭐야, 나
Did
인기쟁이야?
they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet.
아,
I
로버드가
knew I'd
그
seen him
누구야?
somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
로버드가 누구야?
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome.
목소리 너무 예쁘다. 유시스 목소리도 내가 잘 고른 것 같아.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
예쁜데?
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
나 하얀색이야. 까불지 마. 얘도
Come,
하얀색이네.
Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
왜 날 찾는 거야?
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
목소리 멋있다.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
그러자. 뭐 먹을 거 없나? 갔었는데 먹을 거 없었지? 그럼 가자. 벌써 밤 됐네.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
걔는 슬리데린 아니야, 내 친구? 슬리데린 어울렸을 수도. 아니야, 우리 유지스는 그리핀더르야. 걔가 착하니까. 부엉이 봐. 귀여워. 예쁘다.
Just when I think I'm finished with my schoolwork, I remember another assignment. If it's not 12 inches of parchment for potions, it's 20 inches for
먹자. 사과를.
I'm craving a hearty heathen cake, perhaps with a nice story.
좀 그렇긴 하네. 이것도 이쁘다. 예뻐.
Do you even comprehend how expensive that broom was? Breaking your own belongings is one thing, but that broom belonged to your sister, and I'll have you know that...
Come, students, listen to the art we are about.
Lumos.
Away from me!
Leviosa.
My life is behind me. I promise.
You've made your point!
Whee!
왜 이렇게 길어?
I cannot do this for all eternity! Away from me!
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond.
Wow.
I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
근데 류식스 얼굴 너무 예쁜데 얘만 나오면 뭔가 광채가 너무... 뭐야 이건? 응? 뭐 있나? 응? 밑에인가? 가자. 아씨 이거 얘 설정 바꾸는 방법 없나? 이게 너무 하얘서 안 될 것 같아요. 전혀 안 보이는데? 왜 이렇게 화나지? 유시스만 나오네? 이거 나랑 대화하고 싶다는 것 같은데? 너니? 아니네. 응? 아니네. 아니 근데 이게 춤이 뭐랄까 저런 게 저런 표시가 이번 층인지 아닌지를 안 알려주니까 헷갈림. 이것도 아닌 것 같고 얘.
I can spend all my galleons at Honeydukes
얘도
and just
아니네.
on fizzing Wisby.
도대체 저 물음표는 뭐란 말인가?
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit,
난 맞고
it's
싶지
their own
않은데.
fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
잘생겼다.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
아니, 나 캐스트 한다고요.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.